MP playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. And it's our favorite day of the year in 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out. Opening night for both of these squads. What are these games like to play in, Richard?
It's so much fun. You put in so much work in the offseason to improve, to get better, and now it's your opportunity to show it.
Pass to Harper. Outside Johnson. And the jumper is on the mark.
Seems like Johnson is always ready to strike. When he sees a look he likes, he attacks.
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Well, tonight marks MP's debut coming off the bench to play his first NBA game. There were some doubts and pushback as he maneuvered his way to the team that he wanted to be drafted by. But at the end of the day, MP said, I know I belong here. Now is my chance to show the world who I am. Guys?
Well, he's bought in and ready to go. Thanks much.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Harper. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Castle outside. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
MP finds Washington. Back to MP. Irving for 3. Rebound by San Antonio.
Oh, nice finish.
Man, big time right there. And he jams it home. With authority.
Oh, Dylan Harper, ready for prime time.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Outside Irving. Gafford passes to Washington. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Marshall. And that one's on target from the wing. Here's Harper. Lets the 3 flop. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
Kyrie. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Luke Cornett out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Harper. Then there's Johnson. And it's Fox in at the point. Back to MP. Getting it done inside. MP.
Great to see MP look for his shot, especially when he's near the hoop.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
Williams passes to Davis. Back to Williams. Pass to Washington. Here's Gafford. And it's good for 2.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Davis. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Gafford passes to Boss. Davis from long range. Rebounded by Johnson.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Williams. Washington passes to Davis. Nice touch by Davis inside.
I'm going to be honest, like Anthony Davis could do this all night. Inside the paint, his frame just gives him too much of an advantage.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Mavericks with some changes. Marshall, he's checked in for Gafford. And Kyrie Irving is subbed in for Williams. And San Antonio also making a switch. Wembanyama's checked in. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Pass to Harper. Now Johnson. Three-pointer, Fox. The three ball is good for Fox.
And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
Back to Irving. High post Davis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Luke Cornett.
Well, Dave,
substitution on the court.
There's 47 seconds left in the second period. Wemby, unstoppable and close.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
On the wing, Christie. MP, a screen on Vassell. Christie's shot is off. Spurs trail by 11. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Castle finds Wembanyama. Here's Harper, down to 5 on the shot clock. The three from Barnes hits a three-pointer. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
And so that's the end of the first half. Dallas on top, leading by 8. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
35.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your...
Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans want to say. We've got one here from NBA Champions 90. Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the... Both teams making substitutions here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Back to Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Fox. Three-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
We've got Washington, Kyrie Irving out there with MP. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Davis in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. San Antonio again can't hit. The Mavericks lead by 16. A night of first here for MP. The rookie will be making his NBA debut here. It's been a journey from rural Vermont to reach this moment.
Yeah, MP has a pretty interesting backstory on how he started getting into basketball and improved this game. He's the kind of player who seemed like a dart throw when he made the roster, where you can see what the upside is with him. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Fox can't get that one to fall. Dallas has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Boss, good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
MP against Fox. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
Irving looking around. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Irving's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got Luke Cornett, Keldon Johnson out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Harper in at the 2-guard spot. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. Pass to Gafford. On the wing, Davis, guarded by Olynyk. And that one's good. Davis.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And San Antonio also making a switch. Wembanyama's checked in for Olynyk. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Fox. And he makes it on the layup.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
The Mavericks lead by 23. Marshall outside. Washington passes to Williams. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Pass to Cornett. Second chance shot. He's off on that one. Nice D from Gafford to the inside. MP, that one's good. And it's 8 points for MP.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Fox against MP. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Dallas. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Washington. San Antonio also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Cornett. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Harper. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Fox outside. Let's go with a three. Again, the miss by Fox.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career. We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
Thompson outside. MP against Castle. Pass to Gafford. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Vassell. The bank shot, no good. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Boss's shot is off. San Antonio has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Barnes, and Boss pulls it down. Dallas has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kyrie Irving.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Vassell outside. Outside Wembanyama. Inside. That's good from Fox on the assist from Wembanyama.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Screen by MP. Here's Marshall. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
First team foul. At the line for Dallas, Najee Marshall. One shot.
And Dallas calls time here. They're ahead by 26. Guys, what do you think?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
And here's Fox. 4-3. Rebounded by Marshall. Rebound by San Antonio. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Now over to Dominic Hamel.
Thanks, guys. A good win tonight for your squad, MP. How would you...
I mean, it was okay. We won.
Over to you, BA.
Thank you, Dominic.